Good morning, everyone. As you can see, things have changed. We're now in our home in Florida, and we're back just in time to bring you a special Christmas message from our Lord. Our intent is to continue bringing you his messages as long as he wishes. We are still moving and unpacking, obviously. We had lived in our old home for 30 years, and it was not an easy move. We drove 2,500 miles in 4 days with two cats, Bodie and Leo, in the car. So it's been an experience, but God's helped us get through all of it. And we're here and we're back. And we're so happy to be able to continue bringing you the miracle of his words. So our Father's here. So let us begin with his message. Good morning, everyone. Yes, sometimes things are very difficult. As you know, as passing on my words is very difficult. Barry and Connie, they had a very difficult time getting here, but they're doing everything they can to bring you my words again, and I'm so happy to be able to speak. I gave Barry the miracle of the ability to speak my words, and he can do it with all of my Holy Spirits and angels. And he's been doing it many, many times through the years. I hope that you all take advantage of being able to hear the past messages he's brought. Many of them are quite good. All of them are the truth, and they can all help you live better lives. So the question is now, in this very difficult time that everyone is having, what can you do to improve your lives? Well, it's very easy to improve your spiritual life. You simply believe in me and you trust the words that I speak and you do what I ask you to do and you use your free will wisely. Everyone has free will and everyone needs to learn how to use it wisely. Many people don't. Many people make terrible decisions. Many people throughout their lives refuse to believe in me, and that is a bad foundation for anyone who is trying to progress and to live. You see, as you've heard me say hundreds of times in the past, your soul has everlasting life. Your soul lives forever. When you pass from your human body, your soul returns home. And heaven is your home. All souls return to heaven. There's no hell, but there is a place where we put people that are very evil in a very lower level. It's a place of nothingness, and trust me when I tell you, you do not want to live a life that is so brutal that you are put into that lowest of all levels. All of you that are listening, all of you know me, all of you know God. I try to bring you the truth. I've helped Barry write many books in which he speaks the truth. When you read his books, you're reading my words, the words of those that served me, the disciples, the archangels, many spirits that have served me through the years. His books are the culmination of everything that I've brought to you through the years. And there is no better long-term source than what he has written. He will begin writing other books now that he is in his new home, and he will have time to do so, and I will assist him. And everything that he writes will be the truth. You see, he never writes lies. People think they are. There are those that believe that every word of the Gospels are correct, but that is impossible. For the entire beginning of my life, from my time of birth, people did not know that I was special. There were those that did. My wife, my children, they knew. There were those who were my close friends, John the Baptist, Peter. Many people knew. But it was not until I began my ministries that people started to really understand the importance of my life. I lived for my ministries lasted only 3 years. And then the Romans put me to death. Sadly, it was the members of the Jewish faith that did not believe, and they were the ones that were behind what the Romans did, and that was very sad. But I knew what was going to happen. I knew about my life, and I knew that in that short period, if I spoke to people, if I did what I knew I had to do, that it would have a great effect. And my words have had an incredible effect on billions of people. To know me is to bring you internal peace. I tell you all the time that each of you have a spark of my energy in your hearts, and that's true. All you have to do is learn how to release that energy, and your lives will be far better. But many people don't believe, and they trust their free will, and they make the mistakes of life. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has made mistakes in their lives, even those of you who today are doing your best to pass on my words. You must put the past behind you. You all made mistakes. I keep telling you that, and you hear this quite often from me. What is important is how many days you have left. None of you know how many days you have left in your life, so you must take advantage of them. You must do your best. Old age will take its toll on everyone, even my strongest servants live human lives and must learn the lessons that were needed to be learned in those human lives. How you serve me is different from your life plan. Many people are sent back with strong life plans to serve me, but it is your free will that determines what you do, how you respond to your life, and how you respond to events in your life. Service to me is an act of your free will. If you choose to pass on my words and to help serve me, then when you return, your guides will applaud what you did, and hopefully you'll be able to advance in the realms of my heaven. You may have been sent back with a life plan to serve me, but use your free will not to do so. And that is your choice. You see, free will can be the greatest benefit or the greatest deterrent for you because you must make the decisions in your life. This is the time that you're celebrating my birth. Many refer to it as Xmas. You see, there can be no Christmas without Christ, can there? The fools that do not believe in me, they still celebrate because they want an excuse to give presents, to drink, to party. My birth was not an excuse to party. What I ask of you each year at this time is that you take the moments of the Christmas holidays to contemplate my life, to contemplate what I want for you, and especially to contemplate how you want to live the rest of your life. The days that you have remaining are the most important days that you have. Those days that you have lived are in the past. If you failed to believe in me, then you must change. If you change, then your future is bright. Many people pray to me for forgiveness. I've spoken of this many times in the past. It's not up to me to forgive. You are responsible for how you lived your life. You must forgive yourself, and you must make the decision to do better. You must not do anything you do not want done to yourself. You hear that every time I speak to you. It is the golden rule. It is the foundation for all faiths, all religions. If you live a life in which you do not do anything in which you do not want done to yourself, you will be amazed. You'll be amazed at how others treat you because others treat you as you treat them. It's common sense, isn't it? You see that spark of energy that you have within you, that is the spark of common sense for you. If you release that energy, you'll do much better in your life. You'll know what's good and you'll know what's bad. Now, you probably still know what's good and what's bad, but many don't care. Many would rather steal. Many would rather take drugs so that they can find an escape from their everyday lives. Well, following my words can be much more powerful than drugs. Following my words will help you do what you need to do every day of your life. If you use drugs to escape, then you will die. You will die sooner than what you should, and you will suffer. You will harm your family, your friends will draw away from you because you're a drug addict. It can be alcohol, it can be drugs, it can be many things that destroy lives. But no life is destroyed by believing in me. No life is destroyed by doing what you should be doing. No life is destroyed by treating others as you want to be treated, unless, of course, you're some kind of a psychotic that wants to be mistreated. I cannot speak for that. That's the exception. But the general rule is that if you treat others with love, love will be returned. If you live a good life, help others, others will help you. Because one thing you must understand, as you grow older, you will need help. Your health deteriorates. That's part of my life plan for you. I want you to return to me in heaven. And to do that, your body needs to deteriorate so that you pass from your human life. Many of you fear death. Many of you think death is the most terrible thing that can ever happen. Well, I'm here to tell you that the day that you pass is going to be your greatest day. Because if you followed my words and lived a good life, the doors of heaven will be open to you. My angels will come to you, and you will know the greatest miracle of all, which is passing into my heaven. If you don't believe in me, then you believe in nothing, and nothing is what's going to come to you at your time of death. Those of you who don't believe in me, perhaps maybe you would think a little fear towards dying, because what good is there to think about a time of passing where all that's going to take place is your soul ends and your body rots? That is a terrible thought. Your body is going to disintegrate. That's what I want. But your soul is going to rise. Your soul is going to rise into my heaven. And those of you who truly believe in me will know the greatest miracle. Those who don't, oh, you're going to have a shock, because you're going to find out the afterlife is real, that heaven is real, that I am real. Many of you don't believe that Barry can be speaking my words, but he is. If you listen to what I just said, you will know that these are words that can only come from God. They are words of truth. They are words of ultimate truth. They are words of guidance that will lead you forever for the rest of your days. The rest of your days are short. Your eternal life is infinite. You will live in heaven forever. Now, your question is, well, nothing's forever, but God, I am. My powers are forever. My love for you is forever. Each time that you come back into a lifetime, I love you. I love even those who speak against me. I do not like what you do, but then that's your free will. I don't hate. I never hate. I've never taken lives indiscriminately. I've never done things against people that have spoken against me. Now we have not guided them. So eventually the fools that don't believe in me, they squander their time, and quite often they think that wealth is all they need. Quite often they think that being an evil person, hurting others, is fun. But then they come over here and they find out the hard way that it's not fun. They're put into levels with other souls that were like them. and they will realize pretty rapidly that maybe it wasn't as good as they thought, because they'll look back and they'll see that life was so short, that they had opportunities like everyone did and they didn't take advantage of them. Use this time of celebration of my birth to think through how you want to live the rest of your life, how you want to serve me, what you want to do. Even those of you who don't believe that you are hearing my actual words, consider the possibility that maybe they are true. Maybe they are accurate. Maybe they truly are the words of God. Is it worth the gamble to assume they're not true? Well, I can answer that one, and it's not worth the gamble. You must use the days that you have. I keep saying that. During this period of my birth, the celebration, do not focus on giving gifts. You can give gifts. Gifts are fun. Children love the thought of Santa Claus and getting gifts. But you see, those children already have the ultimate gift. It's the gift of life. Every child is a miracle. Every human is a miracle. From 2 cells come billions, and that is only possible through me. You must know what is good. You must know what is bad so that you can make the proper decisions. My words are telling you what is good and what is bad. It's very simple. Help others, do what you can. Do as you would have done unto yourself. You do not want to have anger shown to you, don't show it to others. If you don't want hatred shown to you, don't do it to others. If you want love shown to you, show love to others. It can be simple. Help people seniors across the street, open doors, say good morning, and especially say Merry Christmas. Happy holidays is heard in many places, and that is usually the words of fools or those that are not willing to take the risk of letting others know that you believe in me. When I walked the earth, many people hated me, many spit at me, they threw rocks, they shouted cuss words at me. None of them would use the opportunity they had to actually know me. For only 3 years throughout the history of humans did others have the opportunity to hear the words of God. I told everyone that I was the Son of God, but I truly was God incarnate. I lived my life of a human so that I could set an example for everyone. I died on the cross so that people would remember my death. I knew I had to have a violent death so that I could resurrect, because I was going to do the greatest miracle the humans ever had. I was going to return from the grave, and I was going to show others that I had resurrected from death. My birth was the beginning. Only my parents and family knew the importance of my life. We sent the wise men because we knew that Herod was going to try to destroy me as a child. And they brought gifts that allowed my parents to go to Egypt and find peace and happiness so that I could grow in safety. My life was laid out. It took hundreds of years of preparation for those to go before me so that I could have a successful ministry. But it all began with my birth, the one that you are celebrating. Do not become hung up that you do not know the exact date. The fact that you celebrate my birth is all that's really necessary. And the fact that you realize that I truly was born a human, that I had special powers, that I resurrected from the grave. In several months, you will celebrate my resurrection. And that is also another time to contemplate how you want to live your life and contemplate what I accomplished. You can accomplish much in the remaining days. Think about it during this period where you celebrate my birth. Know that I truly exist. Know that I love each and every one of you, and know that I will guide and help each and every one of you. Communicate with me through prayer. Communicate with me any way you wish. Speak to me. Pray to me. Let me know what is in your heart, and I will try to fulfill your greatest expectations. But know that I truly was born, that I exist, and that I will continue to exist, and that on your passing you will join me in heaven, and it will be the greatest day of your life. But in the meantime, celebrate. Celebrate the fact that I was born, and you will improve your life and meditate about what you want to do. I will be with you every day of your life for however long it lasts. So I'm especially blessing all of you on this time that you're celebrating my birth. I hope that you're all feeling my energy, and I hope that you tell others and bring them to hear my words. Barry will continue as long as he is capable. There will be a time I'll ask he and Connie to come home, but he will have left many, many messages for you of truth. So goodbye, and I thank you so much. And I will be back again next week to speak. And I hope that all of you have a magnificent and blessed Christmas. Goodbye. Wow. I guess he was saving that up while I was gone. Incredible message, folks. Spread it. Everyone should hear it. Everyone should show the love that he speaks of. I hope all of you, Connie and I wish you the best. We wish you a magnificent and blessed Christmas. But you've all been blessed by God. What could be better? We'll be back again. We still got a little bit of equipment to add and some things to do and an awful lot of unpacking. So goodbye. Have an incredible Christmas holiday. And thank you so much for coming back and listening.